the the movement. I I'm going live at this time because first off, for some reason and it's not in appropriate position, but I want to say hello, hello, hello. I'm not gonna be before you long, and I hate the positioning of this camera because it's looking like I'm looking down on you, and I don't like that feature. I don't like that feature at all. But anyway, long story short, the the live on my computer is not working properly. Like it will not take me live. It'll just continue to spin for some reason. So I'm not really sure what that's about. But I'm live on my phone. So hey, hey, hey. I made a way, you know. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about, or tonight rather, about nutrition, nutritional health. It's very important, guys, that we pay attention to what we put in our bodies. And God has been working with me on this for a couple years because I started this journey with, you know, changing my eating habits. This has been a lifelong thing for me. However, I took it serious back in 2014, more serious, I say, where I was really, really like, I honed in on it. Like, I was under the care of the holistic doctors, and they really, really helped me out. They were a big help to me, but they helped me transform my mind into being more aware of what I was putting in my body. And that entailed, I eliminated the majority of processed foods. I was eating more lean meats and vegetables. And I was down to my weight. I looked better than I did when I was in high school. I was like 180, I think I was like 189, which was my goal because I'm tall and I have a thick bone structure. So 189 for me, that was good. And I was healthy. I could wear anything I wanted to wear. I mean, I was ready. In my eyes, I felt like I was ready. I was, when you get to a place where you're confident and where you want to be and you're confident, it makes you feel good. You don't care about what anybody else thinks. You don't care about that. If it makes you feel good, then that's what matters. So to all my sisters out there, stop doing these BBBs. Work on yourself naturally. The BBB, you go in there, you have surgery under a knife, have this stranger open you up, transform your fat or move your fat, transition your fat from one area of your body to the next and make your butt bigger and your waistline smaller. Is it worth it? Because you putting your life at risk because you're going under a knife from a complete stranger. You don't know this doctor. Yeah, I'm sure you did your research and your investigation, but your time may be different than the other person's experience. Your experience may be different. So stop putting your trust in man. Put your trust in God and allow God to lead you and give you wisdom on what to put in your body. Stop having these BBDs. And now you see these sisters dying behind this surgery that they chose to do. Stop it, sisters. Work out. Start eating clean. Put in the work. Start eating clean and work out. It's simple. And stop doing it for a man. I'm sorry, y'all. Stop doing it for a man. Who you trying to please a man and get the attention of a man? Come on now. You got to love yourself better than that. Life is too short to start doing things to please a man, somebody that was created just like you were, created in God's image. Yeah, created in God's image like yourself. And you mean to tell me you want to undergo a death, possibly deaths? I'm looking for a word. That's not the word I wanted to use. When I get tied up in my, when I get passionate about something, sometimes I lose my train of thought. Lord, give me clarity in the name of Jesus. But when you want to undergo a surgery, a risk-taking surgery that could possibly take your life for another gender that was created just like you was created in God's image, that's not worth it. You putting yourself at risk for somebody that's probably not even interested in you and don't want you. if they do, they just want you for that, for your behind and sex. That's what you want? Really? You devalue yourself that much that you want to have a BBD surgery to appease a man? Come on, sisters. Come on now. Where is your integrity? Where is your integrity? Stop posting these pictures showing your behind. What sense do that make? It make you look crazy. It makes you look crazy. It's okay, that you're embracing your beauty. Embrace it. That's what you're supposed to do. But you ain't got to go flaunting it everywhere. Really? No, I ain't hating. Because I love myself just like I am. And I ain't got to show my body. You know what I'm saying? To appease nobody, because I have integrity. I have a character. I have character. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 31. That's who I am. Far above rubies, baby. Far above rubies. I ain't got to do all that. So when you confident in yourself and you know who you are, you ain't got to do all that. Chill. God gonna send you who you supposed to be with. Get your thoughts together. Transform your mind. Romans 12, 1 and 2. Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God. Do not conform to the ways of the world, because they will trick you. They'll play with your mind. Don't conform to the ways of the world, baby, because they're going to mess you up every time. The ways of the world is full of deceit, Satan's tactics. He come to steal, kill, destroy, and deceive. Remember that. So don't follow the ways of the world. Transform your mind, renew your spirit. When you do that, your whole life is going to change, because you won't accept just anything. You won't think the same. You won't react the same way you did before. Okay, now I'm supposed to be talking about nutrition. So let me go back to nutrition. That starts with Romans 12, 1 and 2 as well. Transform your mind, ask God to give you wisdom as to what to put in your body. A lot of times, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of times, but a lot of bloatedness and things like that, they come upon us because we're eating too many carbs, too many carbohydrates. And that's a fact, because every time I eat carbs or sugars, that's when I get more bloated. I remember when I was a little girl, I used to tell my mama, I said, Mama, every time I eat sugar, my stomach swell. You know what she told me? Stop eating it then. She told me to stop eating. She was right. So if I'm eating something, right, and I know it's gonna make me feel bad, then why would I continue to eat it? My mom she was straight up. She was real and uncut. She just told you like it was, So I'm here today to tell you like it is. Okay? Now, back to nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is your overall health and the foods that you decide to introduce to your body. Nutrition. What are you putting in your body? What are you feeding your body? Because whatever you feed your body, you're also feeding your spirit. You're feeding your mind. So be careful what you put in your body. And this is for me as well. I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm not working on myself. And this is a spiritual walk as well. This is a spiritual journey. This is a spiritual journey. Now, what are essential nutrients? Did you know that essential nutrients consist of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water? And before I go any further, I do want to let you guys know that I am a nurse. I am a nurse, and I have brought you guys along with me on this journey as we learn about nutrition. Nutrition is very valuable. It's very important that we are aware of what we're putting in our body. What are we feeding our spirit? What are we feeding our temple? I did a video not too long ago about how to check your blood pressure properly. And one thing I did, I'm going to do another one on that too, because I want to show you guys from the start to the finish, even in terms of making sure your feet are properly positioned on the floor, making sure that everything is in alignment, before you take that blood pressure, making sure that you're relaxed. So all of those things are very important, and make sure that there's no distractions around you, because distractions will, cause, when you start thinking about other things, it can also alter, what your blood pressure readings are. So overall, even with that, you just have to make sure that you're in a good, healthy mind place, a good, healthy mind place, so that going forward in life, that you're not so emotionally triggered to where, everything within you, your hormones and all of those things are out of whack and just bouncing around, just fluctuating all over the place. You don't want to be all over the place. You have to find a balance. Find that homeostasis part of who you are. The body has to be in homeostasis. So that's what we have to do, find balance within our bodies. And so we got to do our part. God has given us this body as a temporary host. We are the host of our body. We are the hosts of our body, and it's temporary. So while we yet are in our flesh, in our holy temple, we need to be mindful of what we're putting in it. We need to take care of our body. And because we only get one body, one life. Okay? So back to nutrition. We have nutrient dense foods, and then we have caloric dense foods. So now I want you to really think about this. Nutrient dense foods consist of more foods that are higher in nutrition, nutritional foods that are of nutritional value. So that would be more like your lean meats and your vegetables, like your fish, salmon, um, this salmon, baked chicken, your green beans. It's so many different healthy vegetables that you can choose from. Asparagus, broccoli. Y'all won't believe this. For those of you that know me, like my sister, because I don't get the ones that I do know. They don't know like the intricate details of like the types of food that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so going to this broccoli. My sister knows that I do not like broccoli, right? So I have recently been trying to introduce myself to broccoli. And I did it, y'all. I ate some broccoli, because it was just something about broccoli that, like, something about those little leaves, the trees, and then the smell. I could not get past it, but I'm proud of myself because I was able to get past that and I ate some broccoli. Yay. Woohoo. I ate some broccoli. So, but like, yeah. So that's another vegetable. Broccoli, asparagus, green beans, cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower. You got your collard greens. Collard greens are good for y'all. Good for you, y'all. Collard greens are good for you. Um, Turnip greens, mustards, all anything of the green family. Salad, you know. What else we got? Did I say cabbage? I think I said cabbage. But those are foods that are good for us. Bell peppers, the different color bell peppers. I saw this young lady on Instagram. She created I think she called it a summer girl. I think she called it a summer girl snatchback salad or something like that. I don't. That may not be the correct name of it, but what it consisted of was she chopped up the different color bell peppers, cucumbers, um, sunflower seeds, not the flavored sunflower seeds, but the original. She chopped all of that up and created a salad. And I tried it and it was really good. It was really good. And then of course, she put some salad dressing on there. Oh, and then she had an onion in there too, if I'm not mistaken, an onion. And it was really like a vegetable salad, pretty much. And if you want to add lettuce to it, you can. I use that. I like the green leafy lettuce, the hamburger lettuce. I like that kind of lettuce because it's more thick, it's more green, it's fluffy. I like that better. But you can try that and you got yourself a nice vegetable salad. I mean, it's so many different choices out there, y'all. We just have to do better with making those right choices. So, as I said, some of the nutrient dense foods consist of foods that are higher in nutrients versus calories. So, that's what you want. You want foods that are high in nutrients, foods that are going to give your body value, that are going to provide you with vitamins, the vitamins that you need, those essential nutrients that I just mentioned that have a balance with carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. And some of the minerals include your electrolytes, like your potassium. It's potassium. I think it's calcium. Potassium, I know for sure. Calcium. What else is included in the minerals? Sodium, and I think I called it sodium. I may be missing one or two, but it's pretty much your electrolytes. That's what's included in the mineral part of the essential nutrients. So, in your caloric dense foods, those include foods that are higher in calories versus nutrients. That would include your fast foods. So, fast foods, guys, are not good for us. We all know that, but they will never go out of business because people are always on the go. They always are on the go and they're always hungry. They're always hungry. So they're going to always stop at a fast food restaurant and get them something that's not going to give them nutritional value. That's going to be your Big Macs. That's going to be your double cheeseburgers. That's going to be your quarter pounders with cheese. Okay? That's gonna be your French fries that's cooked in all that grease, and then they put a load of salt on it. That's gonna be Whoppers. Used to be my favorite, and I would still love a Whopper, but I don't do that. It's something about when you make when you transform the way that you used to eat to your new way of eating. When you reintroduce yourself to fast food, you get nauseated. That happens. That happened to me. You get nauseated. You don't have the desire anymore for it, and that's a good thing. Because that's your body letting you know, I don't want you anymore. Okay, that's a word, but yeah, that's your body letting you know, I don't want this anymore. Take it away from me. So again, your foods that are caloric dense include those foods that are high in calories and low in nutritional value. And they include your fast foods, junk food that has no value, no nutritional value. Pica foods, what type of nutrients are they bringing to your body? Are they essential or non-essential? Okay, so you want to make sure that you're giving your body what it needs. Make sure that you're giving your body the nutrients that it needs, that it craves. That's why we don't have any energy because we're not feeding our body with the nutrients that it needs. When I was doing that strict diet under the holistics, I had energy galore. Seriously. You don't supposed to feel sleepy after you eat. That's not normal. You're supposed to have energy. When I was eating on their meal plan, I had energy after I ate. I wasn't sluggish. I felt good. I had energy to do whatever. I just had sustaining energy. So when you're eating correctly and introducing your body to the correct nutrients, that's the way it should be. You should not feel sleepy. You should not feel sluggish. You should not want to go to sleep after you eat. No. If you feel sleepy after you eat, that means your blood sugar probably done dropped too low and you about to crash and now you're getting sleepy. Not saying that you're a diabetic or anything like that. We all have a balance of blood sugars in our body. There's a balance. So, sometimes when we don't eat, we start feeling the effects of a hypoglycemia, which is your blood sugar. It means that your blood sugar has dropped too low, but it doesn't mean you're diabetic. It just means that you need to eat. You need to feed your body because without fuel and food, which is food, your brain can't function. How are you supposed to function if you're not feeding your body? No, you need fuel just like a car needs gas. Okay? Or SUV needs gas or a vehicle needs gas, whatever. You got my point, right? So I just want you guys to be mindful of what you're putting in your body. So this is Nutrition Essentials 101. This is just a little introduction to um, the more invasive parts of nutrition and how we need to be taking better care of ourselves. Okay, so this is just an education tool, and this also will help your blood pressure as well. So what you put in your body also determines what your blood pressure is. If you're feeding your body with a lot of salt and fast foods and processed foods, your blood pressure is going to be affected. It's going to be up. And that's why we know for a fact that hypertension is going to be number one. It's the number one silent killer in history, in the world. So we want to change that, folks. Let's change that. We have the power, we have the tools to change it, but it is up to us to take those necessary steps to do so. God's given us a mind. He wants us to use it. But we have to seek him first and ask him for wisdom. Okay, my good people. I love y'all to pieces. No, I love y'all to wholeness, because we're going to be made whole. Okay, we're going to start taking better care of our body. We're going to start we're going to start making sure that we're incorporating nutritional foods in our body. Okay? We are going to do those things because we want to do the right thing by our temple. So, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in on the live after midnight. Live after midnight, honey. All right, I'm going to sign off now because I got to get up in like 2 hours. All right, I'm all wired. I didn't even have any coffee today. I wonder why I'm so wired. Well, you know what? I did take a little nap earlier, so that's probably why. You know, you take an intermittent nap throughout the day, it kind of gives you that extra, you know, thrive that you need. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna get on up out of here. And y'all know I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And again, thank you so much for joining the live. This is GPD, God's Purposeful Daughter, baby. So I'm signing out for now, and I'll see you guys a little later. I can stay on here and talk to y'all forever. All right, peace and love. Mwah. Peace. I'm out.